Welcome back to Filmmakers Focus. Again, my name is Kara Peterson, and today I am with Meez Ford, writer, director, filmmaker, a very busy guy. So I'd like to welcome. Thank you for coming to the show today.
Thank you for having me.
And when it comes to your name, Meez, I believe I'm pronouncing it correctly. May I ask whereabouts the name comes from?
Well, it's like a childhood nickname. My mom used to call me Siamese for being sneaky like a cat. So as I got older throughout the years, the Saya just cut off and it just sticked with me, Meez. And that's how it is.
And do you personally like cats?
Can't stand them.
So you love your mother.
Love my mom. Today's her birthday. Happy birthday, moms.
Happy birthday. Very nice. And now you grew up in Queens. Does your mother still live there?
Yeah, we were from Queens.
And you started out in the business as a hip-hop artist.
Yeah,
Can you tell me about that?
Well, I started off as Meez the Don. I'm a hip-hop artist. Been doing it for about 10 years. Yeah, that's how I basically started off, as a hip-hop artist, rapping from, United States to the UK, doing shows.
But how did you start hip-hop? I mean, what was it? Are you always been a fan of music, or how did it happen?
It's the culture. I grew up around it. It's around it all the time. From being a kid, people banging on the lunch table, everybody rapping. It's the culture. So when you grow up around something, it's like someone grew up around his brother plays basketball all the time. He probably gonna end up playing basketball. It was one of them kind of situations. Just the culture.
And this has led you into the filmmaking, where you have AE Royalty Films.
Yeah. AE Royalty Films, bringing real life to the big screen. The concept of the film company is basically showing the other side of life. Not the good side, but the bad side. Like I said, in most movies, it's about the triumph of human spirit, one's inner strength to overcome obstacles, whatever they face with. My movies are not like that. My movies are showing you the other side, what's not good. Everything don't always end up good. Everything is not like the Cosby Show.
Disney has ruined our perception of fairy tales.
Exactly. Life is hard.
Life is hard.
Exactly.
Is there a particular film up to date that you've done that you really enjoy?
Well, I done Make Your Own Way. That's basically my first film. It's about a madam and overcoming obstacles in the streets. So since that was my first film, I guess that's the one I would say I love the most.
Okay. And the project that you're working on now, can you tell me the name, a little bit about it?
The project now is called The Holy Cross. It's about a white corrupt reverend with a church in a predominantly black lower class neighborhood, and how the people in the neighborhood is affected by the reverend of his new way of preaching and going about things.
How much of this film, because I believe you also wrote it, how much of it was inspired from your own personal experience?
Well, it was inspired a little bit because, just seeing people in church, how in church they might be the most nicest person, the holiest person on Sundays, but on Monday throughout Saturday, they might be the worst person you ever see in your life. It's like fad, people go to church and pray on Sunday, but then on Tuesday, they are heathens, they're cursing, they're doing this, they're doing that. So, I just wanted to show the other side.
I think that's a lot of what drew me to your film, because that's actually how I met you, as I auditioned for you. And being a very spiritual person, but also not liking organized religions for a lot of the reasons of what you're highlighting in the film. And I love to be able to show that with the character. It's not the nicest character in any way. It's a very mean character. Can I ask how that came about?
I used to live in this building, and she used to be this lady named Annie who lived in my building. And your character is really based on Annie, how she used to act towards people and everything. So I kind of wrote your character like Annie, just a racist older woman.
Okay. So, as I said, you're also going to be acting in the film.
Yes.
So have you ever done the acting and the producing and the filmmaking all together? Do you find that very difficult, or any conflict?
Very difficult.
How do you manage, or what are the main obstacles that you have, and how do you overcome them?
Just directing and being an actor, it's just like you're wearing two different hats. Well, actually I'm wearing three different hats, because I'm the director, producer, you know, and I'm acting in it. So it's just you wearing different hats, you know, it just makes your job bigger, basically. Like, I can't focus all on the acting. I got to focus on the directing. I got to make sure my cast is straight. I got to make sure the crew is straight. So, it's, you know, it's kind of crazy.
Do you have a second-hand guy that helps in the directing when you're acting also?
Yes, I have an assistant director.
Okay. And you rely on him, I imagine. Yes. Okay. Are there any other, I know that you also have an improv school?
I do improv classes and acting classes with Dr. Joseph Weinstein in Midtown Manhattan. My website is WWAE Royalty Films. You can find out more there. And,
is there any other way that anyone can find you? Is it mainly through your website? Is the best place?
Yeah, just my website. That's it.
Can you say that one more time?
www.ae Royalty Films. And,
are there any other secrets that we should know about?
Our Culture. That's a DVD magazine I got coming out with host Tiffany Davis. It's about the black culture, everything that's going on in black culture, fashion, music, films, arts, current events, good and bad. So look out for Our Culture, everybody, in Holy Cross.
Okay, so on your website we can always find out updates of what you're doing and everything, and we'll know when the film and project comes out. Very good. So is there anything that you would like to add before we close this up for today? Is there anything else about the film that you're doing now that we should really know about?
I just want everybody to take a look at The Holy Cross. It's a real film. It's going to show you I'm going inside the church. I'm showing you the good, the bad. I'm showing you how the preachers capitalize. I'm showing you how they make money, the tax situation. I'm showing the good and the bad side. I'm showing everything with the church. So I just think everybody need to check that out. I think y'all need to check out the preacher. His sermons is real deep and intense. So I just want everybody to check that out because this movie is going to be a real great movie.
I think it will definitely have people talking, and I'm sure that you have a lot of people that don't want it to be out.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of flack already about the movie, so all those give me flack about the movie. You know, I love you all.
But reality is reality sometimes.
Reality.
Can't say there's always that way, but it definitely shows that it is there sometimes. Okay. Well, I want to thank you again for coming.
Let's give a shout out to Lily J Entertainment. That's one of the producers on The Holy Cross, and that's about it. And I want to give a shout out to Kara. She plays the mom's Margaret in The Holy Cross.
Thank you. All right. So again, thank you for coming. And again, make sure that you check out Meez Ford. And you can always follow me on my blog in Kara's World. And so until next time, have a good day.